I'm throwing this clip on at the very beginning of the session, so I can apologize in advance that, it seems my old mic is finally on the way out. So there are parts of this session where you can hear static in the background. I don't think it actually obscures any of my commentary, but it's still not fun to hear, and I'm sorry about that. I'm working on acquiring a replacement before the next time I have to record. That being said, on with the video. Welcome back to Let's Play Contrast. I'm BurningDogFace, and as predicted, loading the game dumped me back out in the streets outside the lighthouse. So that sucks. I'm going to have to replay up to the point where I was before, and normally I would just start there, but I wanted to demonstrate something. Ronan Drake and Aries Oko both suggested, without having played the game themselves, the actual solution to this puzzle here, which I fudged last time by getting it across this gap using the physics engine. Almost didn't make that. Okay, so now it's a shadow. Wait for it. Ronan went as far as saying this was painful to watch, so thanks for that, buddy. Oh boy. Oh, it doesn't even wait till it gets to the top of the light, it just instantly drops out. Still don't completely understand how the light physics work, I guess, is the problem. Can I? Oh well. I thought it would show that partially because it was more satisfying than just obviously finding an exploit, and partially because SE Tech informed me that that was not only the way you're supposed to do the puzzle, but that's meant to be one of those really simple puzzles where the whole point is getting the player to understand a mechanic so that they can use it in more complicated puzzles later. And here I was solving it by completely bypassing that problem. Yeesh. Personally, for me, it was like, I was just so certain that it wouldn't work based on my previous experiences with the light. I guess the problem is always that I pushed off of the edge of the light instead of just letting it carry me. Yeah. Oh. Alright, now I have to wait. I was so certain it wouldn't work that I actually did think of something like that, then immediately discarded it and didn't think about it again. It was like when I'm playing Prince of Persia, it's like, oh, what if I wall run out there? No, it's too far. So then you discard the idea of wall running, and you don't think about it again. Anyway, I'm going to go catch up to where I was, so here's a jump cut for you guys. And in between, I'm going to put some rambling I did after the end of the last session, when my head was spinning with ideas about Dawn and Vincenzo's revelation there. Boop! Okay, I've just finished recording episode 12, and wanted to get this, or to record this while it was still fresh in my mind, but I didn't want to tack it onto the end of the episode because I was already running over time. My theory for how this makes any sense is that Vincenzo was doing something with like machines or maybe some innate ability that his family has unknowingly to send his assistants to the Shadow Realm. Or the Shadow World, I think they called it. Shadow Dimension. He was sending his assistants to the Shadow Dimension and back. But I don't know if it happened more than once, or if Dawn is Miss Aurora Rose. But something went wrong. She was transported to the Shadow Dimension, and he couldn't bring her back. So Dawn, or Dawn, Aurora, whoever, whether they're the same person or not, Dawn became this sort of shadow entity that lives in the Shadow Dimension. It can't just be that only people of the bloodline can see and interact with her, because if that was the case, Vincenzo would have seen her during the cutscene where Dee Dee met with him. But after that, he seems to have become completely obsessed with the Shadow Dimension and started doing research into all this stuff in order to try and bring her back someday. Meanwhile, Dee Dee sees Dawn just as this woman who appears that no one else can see. So as far as the world is concerned, she's talking to an imaginary person, and they just assume I'm an imaginary friend because they can't see me. What if I've been real all along? Anyway, I really gotta go because I gotta compress videos, but you guys get to continue with video 13. Assuming I didn't get the numbers wrong. Jump cut! And we're back. I think it was this one? Yeah. The big flaw with this game is definitely the problem with the save system. There's not being enough goddamn checkpoints. But I do notice a weird thing. I would have figured that the game would literally designate specific areas. It's small and linear enough that I would have figured that they just designate certain walls at certain times as walls you can shift into. But there's plenty of little tiny surfaces like this where the shift in prompt appears because there's enough light projecting onto it that your shadow appears fully. And that's really weird. Not sure, I mean, I can't even tell if it would be simpler or much more complicated to actually program the game so that walls with light projecting onto them are shiftable and walls without them are not. Okay. So this I could make with wall running. Hooray. Okay, that happened. Wow. It's a good thing I ended the session right there. Otherwise I wouldn't have the slightest idea what to do with this. I wonder. Fine. What? If I can't control this one, why does it have... Oh no, I just had to stand in the wrong spot, is all. Interesting. Like I'm calling out for Boxman to save the day. Yeah, there was a target there. Wasn't sure how clear that was. I wonder where that's going. Here. Oh, you're a piece of shit. Well, fuck you then. No, let's just totally skip that. Get fucked. Oh, that's what that's for. Fine. I wonder if I can leave it focused. Oh, yeah. Oh no, it just stayed that way. Yeah, if I hit the button when it's... Hang on a moment. What the hell is that? I mean, yeah, that is where I'm supposed to get the box. But there's nothing there. Oh wow, this place is way even taller than I thought I was. I don't know that I'm halfway up. I also thought like that big revelation with, you know, oh, Dawn's a real fucking person. I thought, yeah, she's first I want to do something stupid. Oh, I bet if I drop the thing off the edge, that's where it respawns. That's what that is. Okay. That's what happens when you shrink it. I would have figured that big revelation to come near the top. I don't think that should have worked, but you know, whatever. I'm curious. Oh. This is not how physics works, compulsion games. Stop it! Fine, off we go. Yep, it does appear over there. And I did that because... well, fuck it. After what I did last time, I kind of want to do this right, you know? You know something weird? I actually had that exact thought that SE Tech mentioned. What if this is supposed to be, you know, showing me something important? Like, you know, every fucking puzzle in the first half of Portal 1. Wait, do both sides look like that when you're not... Oh. Ah, fuck, I pulled it off the edge. My bad. What I'm really waiting for is a sequence where I find one that's moving, and I have to let it carry Dawn along. Damn it. Yeah, I was kind of dawdling there, wasn't I? Wait. Oh, son of a bitch. It's way simpler. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Sorry about that, folks. All that faffing around. Part of the unique folly of being BurningDogFace. This video ran on really long, trying to cut things off here. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Play Contrast. Later!